Hi everybody, it's Nina, Beachfront Bargains. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am an online reseller on Poshmark and eBay. So today is going to be another what sold video. If you are new here, I do these on a weekly basis and I go over everything that has sold for me and how much it sold for. So this is going to be the 4th of March through the 10th of March. This week I did about 500 in sales, which is like kind of low for me, but I always like look back and I was like, what happened this week? And this is the week I got really sick. I got back from my business trip and I was just like, I took a sick day from work and I've never done that in my life. So that was like, yeah, I didn't list much. And one thing I've noticed is when I don't list, I don't make sales. It doesn't matter how many active listings I have, if I'm not feeding the beast. That's what they call it with eBay. I don't know if that's a Poshmark term too, but with eBay, they say you got to feed the beast. If I'm not feeding the beast, I don't make sales. And this week, I did not feed the beast. So that's why it was only $500. But as a part-time reseller, I'm not mad at it. I'll take $3. I don't care. So I'm going to go ahead and start with eBay as I always do. My eBay sales were actually better than my Poshmark sales, a lot better than my Poshmark sales. So again, my eBay has really been picking up. If you're not on eBay, get on eBay. You got questions about eBay? Feel free to DM me. I'll answer all your questions about eBay because I think it's such a great platform to list on. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing that sold for me on eBay was a Zara dress. It was a long sleeve maxi dress with like a floral print, so perfect for like transitioning into spring. This sold for $32. I had this for a while because I bought it in winter and I didn't really expect anyone to buy a maxi dress in winter. So I was happy for that. And that was a full price sale. Again, I think I mentioned this before, but I pretty much am always running a 20% off sale on my eBay store, which helps a lot with full price offers because people already see the 28% off and they just go ahead and purchase it. So this was for $32. Okay, next is a bad one, but transparency. It's a top. The brand is Drew. This is a really good example. This is a good lesson that I learned. So the MSRP on this, I don't know if I have it photographed, but it was, no, I don't have a picture, but it was expensive. It was like 150 or 175. I think it was 175. But the MSRP, the suggested retail price of an item, does not always correlate with the resale value of that item. So just please keep that in mind. This brand, I don't know this brand. I'm pretty sure it's sold at Nordstrom, but it's also sold at TJ Maxx. So it doesn't always work out that well, but it sold for $12. So again, I mean, I made a little bit of money on it and it was new with tag too. And it was cute, but it only sold for $12. I went back and forth with the buyer, but I just wanted to get it out of my closet because I knew at this point I had for a little bit that it wasn't a good buy. Okay, next is a Free People dress. It's a spaghetti strap floral print dress with like ruffles on it. I've sold a couple of these already, like a couple similar dresses to this. This sold for $27. I had it listed at $40. And as soon as I listed this, I got a couple offers. So eventually I just took one for $27 and I was able to sell this within a day. So I'll take a little less if I can just sell it really quickly. So I accepted $27 on this. Okay, and next is this J. Crew dress, sold for $25. This was actually from liquidation.com. It was just like a little, career cap sleeve navy dress. And this was an offer. I had it listed at $50, but I didn't expect to get more than like $20, $25 for it. And again, it was 20% off already. So I accepted that offer. Okay, next is a pair of water shoes. If you've seen my liquidation.com shoe unboxing, this is one of the items I got in that box that I wasn't too thrilled about, but these are just body glove water shoes. And I got an offer for $14 and I have never hit the accept button so fast in my life. I just wanted to get those out of my closet and never see them again. So they sold for $14 and even though these were shoes, I was able to mail them. They were under £1, so I was able to mail them first class. I just wrap them up. I mean, they're water shoes, so it's not like they're going to get damaged. But I was able to save a lot of money on the shipping that way. Okay, next is just an express top, just like a little Henley short sleeve top. And this was actually something my friend gave to me for free to resell. So I accepted an offer of $10 because I didn't pay anything for it. And it was an older, I could just tell it was kind of an older style express. It was in great condition. She had never worn it, but it was just an older style. So I was happy to take $10. Okay, next is a Michael Kors hoodie, and it had like rhinestone Michael Kors here. Sold for $20. Again, this sold really fast. I know some people say don't pick up Michael Kors, and I definitely don't pick up every Michael Kors item, I find, at all. But if it's kind of more, if it has the logo on it, people seem to like that. So this had Michael Kors and rhinestones on it, so it doesn't get much more logo-y than that. But this sold, I think it was a day or two, so I took an offer of $20 right away. Okay, next is a pair of jeans. These are Buckle BKE jeans, and these are the Peyton jeans. So I do pick up BKE when I find it at the store, at the thrift store, especially if it's the Peyton jeans. I've sold several of them before, so that's a good item to find if you can pick it up. I don't know what other sub-brands they have, but the Peyton does really well. These sold for $24. I think this is a full price offer, so that was exciting. Okay, next, this is like the shock of the month. This is something I got for free from my friend. It was just this Old Navy, yes, I said Old Navy, t-shirt dress. It was new with tag, just like a plain gray t-shirt dress. It sold full price for $25. Like when this came through, I just looked at my phone like, okay, I'll take it. I expected to get like, 10, 15 bucks for this, but full price, $25. Super happy with that, especially since it was free. So maybe I need to pick up more Old Navy. I don't know. Okay, next is just a plain Marona Target t-shirt. And it was like pink v-neck with like metallic gold on it, and it sold for $10. So you can resell anything. My last two items were Old Navy and Target. Okay, next is a pair of Sanctuary pants. These are called the Peace with Release pants. These were new with tag, liquidation.com finding actually, and they sold for $30. Again, more than happy with that one. They were just like a plain cropped navy pants, kind of more like a cargo-y pants than a jean. Okay, next is a Zara skirt. Again, I'm starting to see the floral prints are really starting to pick up. I don't list seasonally, so I'll list anything any type of year because you never know like what trip someone's going on or anything like that. The weirdest stuff sells at the weirdest times, but I'm seeing a huge pickup in a lot of my floral print items right now because it's spring. No one wants to be wearing floral print in winter. It just feels rude because there's no flowers around. Okay, so this was a Zara floral print midi skirt. Like I said, I had this for a while, but it was winter, so didn't expect skirts to be selling, but it sold for $20, and that was an offer I accepted, which is more than happy to accept. Okay, and that is it for eBay. So like I said, most of my sales were actually on eBay this month. This week, I only had a couple on Poshmark, which is surprising, but I'm okay with it. All right, so first on Poshmark is a Torrid blouse. It's kind of like a peplum blouse with a lace in the back and a zipper front. This sold for $26. This was an offer, so I accepted it. I think I said this in every video, but pick up Torrid, even tops. The Torrid jeans do so well. Torrid skinny or boyfriend jeans move really fast for me. But even the tops sell. They take a little bit longer, but they'll sell. $26 for a top to me is a good sell. Okay. Next is a pair of Under Armour running shoes. These are the Speedform Europa shoes, and these were from TJ Maxx. Yeah. Marshalls, one of those places. And I got a couple of them a while ago, and these sold for $50, and they were new without the box. Most of the times when you pick up from Burlington or Marshalls, one of those places, you'll get them without the box, but they're still new. Like I said, they sold for $50, and this was an offer from a buyer. Speaking of spring, so the next thing is a J. Crew swimsuit. It's just a one-piece orange swimsuit with like a crossback. It's pretty cute in the back. And then it sold for $30, so I had it listed at $40, and I accepted a offer for $30 happily. Okay, next is a Lululemon tank top. It has a built-in bra and which is like a crossback. This sold for $15. I think I could have got more for this, but I couldn't find the stock photos for these. I think with Lululemon, finding the stock photos really helps. I don't use stock photos in most of my listings just because it's a time-consuming thing, and so I don't bother to find them for a lot of items. But for Lululemon, especially tops that have like a crossback or like some kind of special feature to them, and it's hard to photograph that on your own, I think it's really helpful to have the stock photos. So I accepted an offer of $15. Okay, next is a pair of Polo Ralph Lauren shorts, and these are just like the classic fit pleated shorts, and they were new with tag. This is a TJ Maxx find. Yeah, these are from TJ Maxx, and they sold for $17. This was an offer. I had these listed for like $30 or something, but I expected to sell them for a little lower, so I was happy with that. Okay, last is a Banana Republic sweater. It was a wool sweater, V-neck, size small. I actually got this on my business trip in St. Louis at Goodwill when we went thrifting, and then I wore it to work because it was colder than I expected, so I wanted to wear a wool sweater, and I was in the buildings at work, it just gets really cold sometimes, so I wanted to wear a sweater. I came home and I listed it and sold it within a couple days. So I don't know if it's just me, but when I wear something, even once, and then I sell it, I feel like, oh, really, it's a great deal. I got to wear it and sell it, and it was thrifted. So it's like it got all these different homes. So that was really cool to sell that so quickly. But that sold for $20, and I had it listed for $30, I think, and I accepted an offer of $20. So that is it for what sold during the first full week of March, the 4th through the 10th. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below.